The setting is the scenic Bagaduce, short for Majabigwaduce, the Big Tideway River, a scenic tidal estuary flowing into Penobscot Bay. From our home on a small 12-acre peninsula, I explore by foot and by kayak, camera my constant companion. Here the tides and current are modest, the upriver water brackish. Our east shore hugs Snow Cove, the evergreen and deciduous woodlands protecting the calm of Quiet Cove, as we call it, with its eelgrass meadows, marine nurseries, timeless homestead of horseshoe crabs, and convenient dining for the great blue heron. On the west shore, the Fifth Narrows, is a constricted, rock-strewn passage with a broad blueberry barren on opposite bank. The flat water of Judy Rapids, as the Fifth Narrows is locally known, barely betrays mild turbulence beneath its surface at flood and ebb tides. Pygmy alewives slip through here on their way to Walker Pond spawning grounds, while, overhead, bald eagles glide to alight in tall spruce. The river in winter is more or less frozen in place, except for a channel of open water gracefully curving through the Narrows. All of Snow Cove and the Farview Downriver is a whitescape, punctuated by small seasonal cubes of ice fishing shacks. On weekends, bundled figures scurry up and down the frozen river like human commas or small smelt. Some winter nights the river groans, long, deep, reverberating, tidal moans. The great river wails. One of us predictably wails with knowing glance, the other groaning. South, down at the narrow neck of land, a near sea-level stem connects us to the rest of the landed planet. Here, river otters, those shy pups who year-round grace us with playful surprise, body slide from shore to shore, disappearing into the culvert and out again on the other side, leaving their trail perpendicular to our snow-plowed drive. Tracking the signs, I muse over the metaphor. April melt and heavy rain will sometimes reduce this low neck to near causeway status. The soaked watershed runoff backlogged, bottlenecked at the reversing falls between here and the bay. And our little peninsula's north point once again has its far blue view of river twisting out of sight through 4 more narrows before reaching the Penobscot River and Bay. Each spring, right on signal with the first bloom of shadblow, osprey return overhead, bright chevrons heralding. There is something about Mount Katahdin, a desire for primal connection to the wildscape, that draws us to this place, along with all the other travelers who pull off I-95 to check out the overlook. People are always taking pictures and posing in the view to have their picture taken, proving, I have been here, in this place, with its glistening lake, filled by watershed of the Great Spirit Mountain. Years ago, my father painted a head-dressed chieftain profile on the left side of the bow of his 20-foot Old Town Guide canoe, and an Indian princess with feathered headband on the right, symbols for he and my mother traveling together. This Thanksgiving, I showed my elderly father an online video, a Gwydden, building a birch bark canoe, which I'd discovered in the process of building this book. A Gwydden is the Penobscot name, floats lightly, for the birch bark canoe. In 2005, Chief Barry Dana hired Steve Kayard, a white man, to show tribal members how to regain their lost art of a Gwydden building. 1 hour of moving moments from birch bark harvest all the way to launch, captured in a digital video ending with elder placing feathers onto the bow, tribal members lifting the light of Gwydden into the Penobscot. In one graceful motion, Barefoot Chief steps in and kneels, dipping ash paddle in the sacred river, and glides into the big quiet of water. Beside me came soft murmur of my father's voice, full of reverence and delight. Oh, that is so beautiful. I folded my hands to silent lips, smiling and weeping. During the seasons of open water, I listen in the big quiet for ancestral sounds, murmur of indigenous people paddling a Gwydden, all the way down from northern Maine's Aroostook River, a short carry to connecting waterways to the Penobscot, then paddling right past this little peninsula on the Bagaduce, en route to Walker Pond, then a carry to the Punch Bowl of Eggemogan Reach, and off to Deer Isle, or up the Benjamin River to Salt Pond, and further on to Blue Hill Bay. Or maybe, just as we are, pausing right here to make camp for a season.